Hi friends, welcome again to my channel. So till now we have been discussed what are views, what are joint views. Okay, so one thing that we have understood in all these views, that what are views, joint views, that these are just the named tables. Okay, so these are just the named tables. That means they are not actually storing the contents they are having. They are just getting that contents from the base table. Okay, so this is why they are just a name tables, or we can say virtual tables. Okay, so whatever the operations that we used to perform on this table will also reflect in these kind of views. Okay, either it is join view, either it is simple view. But in case if we want a kind of view that work as an actual view, okay, that means the content that it is having, also it store these contents at some another place in the memory physically. Okay, so one way that is SQL providing us is to convert that materialized view into that table into the materialized views. So what happened if we have converted a simple view into the materialized view? What happened, all the content that this view is having will also be stored at some physical place. Okay, so this materialized view will be work as an actual table. Okay, actual table, not a virtual table. It will work, it will serve as an actual table, and all the contents of this materialized view will be stored physically in the memory. Okay, so there's some important points one must need to know about materialized view. So the first thing that we have done is what the contents of these materialized views are stored physically in the memory. Okay, so this is the first. So second thing is to know about this materialized view is what. So whatever the modification that we used to perform in the base tables do not directly reflect in the materialized views, because as we know, the values that we have taken in the materialized view from this table are also stored in somewhere else for this particular view, as it works as an actual table. So let's say if we have made some change, let's say we have changed the name of Ajay. Okay, so this is an employee name. We have changed the name of Ajay from Ajay to, let's say I have made the change Aman. Okay, Aman. Okay, so what will happen, it is a simple view that we are having, and it is a materialized view that we are having. Okay, so when we used to open this simple view, what will happen, the name of the Ajay will be changed from Ajay to Aman. Okay, I understand this point, because so what is the reason behind it? Because it is not taking this data actually in it, it is just referring to this table. It is just getting this data from this table. It is not storing this data physically in its memory. So this is for the reason whatever the operation that we used to perform on the base table also reflect in these simple views or joint views. But if we will open this materialized view after performing this updation in this base table, the name of the Ajay will not change, it will be same. What is the reason behind it? Because there is a copy of Ajay that is stored in this materialized view. There is a copy of Ajay, it is not the actual value, it is just a copy of this value that is stored in somewhere else in the memory. Okay, so this is the basic means of this materialized views. Okay, so this is a second condition, whatever the changes we perform on this base table do not directly reflect to this materialized view. Okay, now there is one term in this materialized view that is known as a materialized view refresh time. Okay, so what is the meaning of this refresh time? Okay, so in case if we want to make the changes that we have made in the base table, okay, to reflect in this materialized view, that means whatever the changes till now we have been performed, we want to update this table according to the changes. Okay, so we need to refresh this materialized view. Okay, so after performing the refresh operation, refreshing this materialized view, the value that have been changed, modified in this table will be modified. Okay, that means let's say if we have been performed the refresh operation, there is a mechanism that is used to refresh, okay, the materialized view. After refreshing, if we will again open this materialized view, we will find the name of Ajay to be changed from Ajay to Aman. Okay, so this is what the materialized view. Now there is one thing, every time we need to refresh our materialized view, we need to pay the money. Okay, we need to pay the money. Okay, whenever we want to update our materialized view on the basis of the base table, we need to pay the money. So this is the reason the materialized views are not updated on the daily basis, they are updated periodically. Okay, we can say manually. Okay, so there is a specific period up to after that we used to update this materialized view. Until we do not update the materialized view, the changes that we have been performed on the base table will not reflect in this materialized view. Okay, so this is a basic difference between a simple view and a materialized view. Okay, so simple views were just a named table, it's just a virtual table, but a materialized view is an actual table. The contents of the materialized view are actually stored in the memory somewhere. Okay, so now if we want to know about the syntax of creating a materialized view. Okay, if you want to know the syntax of creating a materialized view, so it is basically same as creating a simple view. Okay, or join views. We just need to remove the name of view as the materialized view. Okay, so what is the syntax over here? Firstly, select the data, whatever the data you want. Select data. Okay, whatever we want. Let's say in this, while creating this materialized view, we want what? Employee id, employee name, and salary from the input table. Okay, so after writing this select operation, just write one line over here, that is create or replace. Okay, here it's an optional, we can also write create and we can also write replace. Okay, here in case of views or join views, we used to write a term over here simple view. Okay, but in case of materialized view, we will write over here materialized view. Okay, create or replace materialized view. Okay, it may be in uppercase and lowercase, that doesn't matter. Okay, because our SQL is not a case sensitive language. Okay, we can write any statement, any operator in capital form also or in lower letter form also, that doesn't matter. Okay, so create or replace material view as, so whatever the select value, it will create a materialized view of that particular selected data. Okay, so this is the syntax for creating a materialized view. Okay, so in case if you want to create a join materialized view, it is also same as in case we create join views. Okay, so in this case we just need to change the name of the view from the materialized view. Okay, so this is all about what are materialized view, how they are different from simple views, and what are the some key points that one must need to remember while using this materialized views. Okay, thank you. I hope so you understand what I have been discussed today. What are materialized view? It is a very important topic, and the most important interview questions is also that have been asked in every interview of SQL. Okay, that what is the basic difference between materialized views and views. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, then do subscribe to my channel and like my video and press the bell icon for getting all latest updates. Thank you.